I am going to give you scientifically proven tips on how to get over an ex. Before moving on to these steps, you must first understand the addiction to get over the person. 3 classic symptoms of addiction are tolerance, withdrawal, and relapse. Tolerance reveals itself when the lover is at first content to see the beloved now and then. Then the lover starts to exhibit common signs of drug withdrawal, which are depression, crying spells, anxiety, insomnia, loss of appetite or binge eating, irritability, and chronic loneliness. Lovers have relapses. Long after the relationship is over, simple events such as hearing a particular song or revisiting an old haunt can trigger the lover's craving and initiate compulsive calling or writing to get another high, a romantic moment with the beloved. They are a slave to passion. Here are some steps to take to get over an ex, which is essentially an addiction. First, remove all evidence of the addictive substance, the beloved. Delete or block them on social media. Take your ex's friends off your social media so you don't see pics of your ex pop up on their accounts. Throw out cards and letters or stuff them in a box and put it all out of reach. Fight the urge to call or write by distracting yourself or contacting a friend. And depart immediately if you see your former lover or lover's family in the office, the street, or grocery store. Even the briefest contact with him or her or people attached to him or her can fire up your brain circuits for romantic passion. If you wish to recover, you must expunge and avoid all traces of the person you fell in love with. Develop a few mantras and silently repeat them. Something positive about yourself and your future is best, even if it isn't true yet. Something like, I love my own company and look forward to graduate school. Dwell on your ex-lover's negative traits and how they may have did you wrong when you can't stop thinking about him or her. Write down their faults, their relationship mess-ups such as certain lies they told you, and carry the list in your purse or pocket. You can even tape the list to your wall. Fantasize about someone who adores you and who you cherish. The perfect partner for you. This will help you minimize your ex-lover. Stay busy. Force yourself to make plans and stick to them. It will distract you. Call friends, visit neighbors, memorize poetry or historic events, pick up a new hobby, exercise, write out your plans for the future. When you focus your attention and do novel things, you can elevate your dopamine levels that have been plummeting due to heartbreak. Travel or move to a different state or area. Traveling will get you away from the relationship environment and immersed in a fascinating culture. Moving to a different place than the one you met your ex in will keep you away from replaying old memories and visiting old hunting grounds. It will create a fresh start in your mind. Exercise will elevate your mood and release any pent-up anger or anxiety from the breakup. Jogging, biking, and other forms of strenuous physical activity are known to drive up levels of dopamine. It elevates serotonin and some of the endorphins, calming substances. Get some sunlight. It stimulates serotonin. Pick an activity you can do out of doors. Avoid sweets, preservatives, junk food, and drugs that you know will stress your body and your mind. Do not reach out to a former flame for help to heal. Most dumpers feel morally blameless, yet guilty for hurting you, but they do not know how to handle your grief or their own feelings about the ruptured tie. It is better to seek a mature, compassionate friend or a therapist for help. Write a letter to your ex, expressing yourself to get closure. You don't have to send the letter to the person. It can be purely for you. If you decide to send the letter to your ex, make sure you are sending it for yourself and not for him or to get a certain reaction out of him. It is important not to expect anything, not even a reply, if you send the letter. True closure cannot come from someone else. It must come from within. If needed, take antidepressants. Sometimes taking an anti-anxiety or antidepressant for situational depression and overthinking caused by a breakup can reroute the brain so it doesn't get stuck in loops. You only may need to be on them for 3 to 5 months, and then once the meds have retrained your brain not to obsess over the details of the breakup, you can wean off of them. I recommend taking them only if you've first gone through the mourning cycle, allowing yourself to grieve and replay the past. There is wisdom and self-understanding derived from the mourning process, and we need to be able to work on the grieving process to get over hurdles in the future. If you are obsessing over the breakup for far too long and it is negatively impacting your life, then an antidepressant may help speed up the recovery process. Be careful how many times you retell your breakup story to your friends and family. Through talking about your past relationship too much, you relive the trauma. So talking about the relationship may re-traumatize you and therefore make you backtrack in your recovery process. Also, psychotherapy shows to inhibit feelings of depression. Talk therapy is a great way to come upon certain realizations with guidance. I hope you will implement these steps in getting over an ex so you can quickly move on in a healthy way.